recall getting up around noon. Soon after which, I alerted Dad that I was up, and he made some coffee for me to drink. As he told me that he was planning on taking me back to Mom's place later on after he served me a lunch of chili with sausage and shredded cheese, with just the shredded cheese and sausage being supplied by him. The chili itself was made by his mom and given to him when he visited the other day. I believe his mom also provided some good bread to scoop up some of the chili with. This is some kickin' crab and corn chowder. I microwaved it for the midpoint of a minute and 45 seconds. I made a styrofoam drawing out of shapes and the primary colors, or at least my attempt at the primary colors, using a small piece that was found by family members on Dad's side of the family. And only spent some time working on the styrofoam drawing I started the other day in order to work on the hat and get as close as I could to finishing it. I think there's only one part of it I have to do at this point. I think I can afford to kind of bide my time, and collect the vision vapor I need for the latest task set by crafting time boosters. A majority of the stuff I've gotten so far at the Spire of Eternity also involved time boosters. It wasn't until I got to here that I got some spell fragments for free that I needed in order to craft time boosters in order to gain the vision vapor I need for this task set. Currently scouting a province and lately I've just been doing some lurking on YouTube. Finding, rewatching some old videos that I saw when I was younger, as well as finding some obscure videos that I know of. I believe Dad took me back to Mom's place somewhere between, I believe it was around 5 p.m. Yeah, around 5 p.m. And then after some discussion between Dad and Mom, Dad left and I asked if I could walk to Wegmans, which I found out is about a 1.7 mile walk, but I've done it many times before in the past. And I did longer walks years ago, so it wasn't a problem for me. The concern was, for my mom, was by that point, it was pretty dark out. But aside from returning bottle deposits, my real motivations were twofold. For one thing, I wanted to enjoy the cool weather that was available at the time and is probably still available at this moment. As well as enjoying the appearance of the suburb and the sunset, the evening sky, so to speak. And my other motivation was, the secondary one, was to get some exercise, and while getting to listen to music by essentially using YouTube as a sort of free streaming service through music uploaded to YouTube through this onto the site in the form of video. I in particular listened to first Rockefeller Shank by Fatboy Slim, and to a remix of Gonna Fly Now from Rocky Balboa, then a mashup of Celebration by Post Malone and This Is America. And after that, I don't think there's any more songs that I listened to during both the trip to the walk to Wegmans and on my way back. I believe I got $2 something from returning that white plastic garbage bag full of mostly plastic and aluminum containers to Wegmans. Yeah, there were a couple glass containers and some Arizona branded containers. They have separate return machines for glass containers, and I just put the stuff without deposits, such as a small V8 aluminum can, into the mixed recyclables and depository. I'm pretty excited for Christmas season, which is the holiday my family celebrates around this time of year. There's a gingerbread chicken coop kit. We're currently planning on putting that together on Wednesday after we get our tree. And before I went to Wegmans, Mom also showed me some new ornaments she got recently. And when I got back home from Wegmans, I had one of these to rehydrate. Since I broke quite a bit of a sweat and felt hot due to the exercise by the time I got to Wegmans, I took off the winter cap I wore on the walk to Wegmans because I feel that keeping a winter cap on after sweating could potentially result in me getting a rash on my forehead or something to that effect. Or at least I get the feeling that that is something that could happen. Either way, it gives my head and forehead an opportunity to cool down. Both before I got back, in terms of from when I was at Dad's place still, to within the last handful of hours. I played some games of Chimps and Bloons Tower Defense 6. On whatever map, on maps that have the bonus rewards icon for the ongoing collection event that started not too long ago. I recall at some point installing a 29.1 patch or update for Bloons Tower Defense 6 off of Google Play, because when I went to start up the game, most likely to play a chimps game on what has lately been on beginner maps, I got a notification right as the game booted up that a new update was available. It seems that the recent update made it so that a plutonium reactor can't pop lead balloons unless for your secondary path it's the middle one, in order to make it heat tipped essentially, which is a change that buffs lead balloons. But the change I don't like is that it seems that now the bonus rewards isn't shown to you until after you've beaten it. It's not shown to you on the difficulty and mode selection screens for those bonus rewards maps, which ultimately makes it harder to tell if you have in fact picked a bonus rewards map. At first I thought it was some kind of glitch within the application, and so I force stopped it, which is something I usually only do if the app freezes. But apparently, at this point, it seems to be more like a feature change, not some kind of sudden glitch as far as I can tell, or maybe it's a deeper glitch that's going to have to be resolved in a future bug fixing patch of some sorts.